Okay. I just uploaded a video that I did like last week that I kind of forgot to upload. Then I was supposed to have a lot coming in today. Didn't come. It's already like 4:30, so it's late. So by the time this uploads, it'll probably be tomorrow. But so I was just kind of, what I've done last night and today is gone through. Well, haven't gone through. I'm going through. I went through like four out of 60 tubs of jewelry that I need to sort and list. Why don't I feel like I'm sitting on something besides my fat ass? Okay, well, I won't eat. So I just went and grabbed this one. Yeah. And I'm hoping, I don't even know when I do these, like, all the ones that I did that I didn't film, it was like, no, I haven't seen this stuff in a minute. But when I go and grab, there's no rhyme or reason. I don't even know what's in this bag right here. Well, these are like glass beads. Those are specifically glass beads. So I went to the Goodwill. Is that all I did? Well, what if I did a lot yesterday? I went out and about, roundabout, all the way. Oh, I know. It's Salvation Army yesterday. Wah, wah. They had lots, right? Jewelry lots. I called. I called. Spoke to Joshua. And he was very nice, but I had to hang out for like, he told me to get there in an hour. I did. I had to hang out for another 35 or 40 minutes. But I shopped, put stuff in my cart. Then finally he got the jewelry out. So I'm at the front counter looking through the jewelry. There was probably 10 or 12 bags, right? But they're $40 each. They're so fucking expensive at this alley. And I'm wearing this beauty that I love so much. I can't stand myself. Vintage Native American. Vintage 90s, like not 50s. So, and he's being really patient, and he was really cool the whole time. Whatever, right? And so I said, "Oh my God!" Like I'd be like, I would apologize, like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." And he's like, "No worries. I'll just help this person, because I'm at partly where the counter is. It's right by one of the registers." So I said, finally, I'm like, "Okay, I'm just gonna pick one," because they were maybe 2 pounds, maybe. They weren't a standard. They were kind of like this bag, only not nearly as big as this bag. Like I know. I don't know if you care that much. Like this. Like that size. $40. So I'm looking. I didn't see anything in particular, specific, whatever. So, but I thought, I'll just get one. I went through all this. Heck. And then he's like, okay. I said, so, okay, I'll just grab one and then, I'll just pay. And he's like, well, I'm going to need you to stand in line. I said, are you kidding me? I'm here. I've been here. And I looked behind me. There's like 8 people in line with their carts full. I'm like, and I had a few things. And I'm sorry, Kimberly, I wanted to get you that Betsy Johnson purse. Great buy, whatever. I had a couple things I wanted to get. But, and however, on principle, that I had to sit there and wait for him to make the jewelry, then stand there. And he's going to have me like a frickin' redheaded stepchild go get out and stand. No. So I said, not cool, Josh. I left my cart and bounced. Just not cool, right? Am I right? I'm right there. I had one bag of jewelry and like the BJ purse, like 4 items. And I'm right there. Like all these schmoes are, dead lines wait. There's not like somebody within earshot, in other words, because there's a cashier behind them, behind where we were. We're right by the door. There's another cashier there. So it wasn't like, not cool, Josh. Not cool. Anyhow, so I go to the Goodwill today, just because it's there. I'm sorry, I'm not even showing you jewelry. fuck jewelry, am I right? How dare you? Never say it. Never say it. Don't even kid around. And I see Marcello. I don't see him nearly as much since the COVID. Didn't see his little brother. And so we're chatting, whatever. He's, there's some other guy in there. And they're talking football. I'm like, who won? He's like, oh, what is wrong with you? I'm like, what's wrong with you? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. I said, I vaguely know who's playing. I didn't want the Tom Brady guy to get yet another victory. I'm an underdogger. I know nothing about football. I've heard Tom Brady. I know enough to know I've heard that motherfucker's name for years. So I know he's a big swinging dick in that whole football. Although, if you asked me what sport Tom Brady played, I would know it wasn't basketball, but I wouldn't know it wasn't baseball. I liked basketball growing up. I still could watch basketball. That's the only game. One time, I don't like baseball either. Football's the least because I'm a girl. I don't know if the vagina precludes somebody from knowing how to follow it. I know there's girls into it, so don't come for me. But it's just noisy and loud, and there's head injuries, and not my thing. But baseball. So basketball I was into big time when it was the Celtics versus the Lakers and that whole time in the 80s. I had a Celtics jacket. I bought that thing. I was proud. I know. Anyways, so as far as baseball goes, a little later in the 80s, I lived in LA, and my friend lived right by the Dodger Stadium, which really doesn't matter because you can just drive right there anyways. So I went to a game. These are my musician friends. They were all into baseball. Cubans. I don't know if that's why. Cubans into baseball specifically? Is that racial? Is that racist? Is that ignorant? Anyways, they were my friends. So we went to a baseball game. They're like, come on, because they would watch it on TV, and they're like, I'll do take your game. It was some weird thing, and I don't know enough about baseball, whatever. But we literally left at some point. It was some weird thing that happened, like the game was just never ending. Like there was so many innings or no, I don't know. It was something. And they just thought it was hysterical that the one game that they took me to that happened. Whatever that was. These are all right. I don't know if you've seen these. I don't know if I've seen them recently. I don't know what's happening. Just trying to condense. This is just a modern Victorian style. Really pretty. It's pretty to rock around a rocker. It's tricky. Right? So anyways, back to Marcello. Or Mario. So I leave. I come home and he texts me and he's like, my mom watches you. Hi Marcello's mom, I love you. I love your son. I like both your sons. I like your little quiet musician son, of course. Because why wouldn't I? Anyways, it's kind of a small world after all. Right? So Marcello subbed. If you're watching, Marcello, you don't gotta watch. It's a lady thing. No. So I have craft bags, and they're just going out to. My husband takes them away. Takes them to his friend. His friend's girlfriend, wife, whatever, both. I just like to say that. His wife and his girlfriend. It's nothing at all. It's just, nothing to do with him personally. Okay, I'll just list this. This isn't true cloison, I don't think. I think it's floisen. Yeah. The wiring just isn't so hard. There is wiring around it. But I feel like that's more of an enamel. I would put cloison style enamel bracelet is what I would put. So, was I supposed to... You guys have seen this a million times. I've had this for so long. This came in I think in an angel view. Rest in peace. Jewelry jar. You'll always be my best friend. You know way too much. The whole world knows everything about me. So I ain't gotta worry about that. I feel like I was going to say more about all the... Oh, I just thought it was funny, like... God, it was an Anthony's mom that watches. Oh, dear. What is so... Yes, no. And sometimes I'll go through a tub, and I'll be like, why is any of this in here? Like, why wasn't this already in the craft lot? And not yet so much with this one. Like, I love this. And you guys have seen it. I don't care. Pretend you haven't seen it. Pretend you just started watching. Maybe you did. Welcome. I'm mypink on eBay. No, I sure am not. I'm mypink. Yeah, at yahoo.com. That's me email. I'm mypinkbag on eBay. But most of the shit you see in the videos, you ain't gonna see on eBay anytime soon unless you request it. I'll put it on there for you. Napier. It's funny, like Napier, I probably end up liking more Napier than I do Trafaria or Monet. I don't know why. I mean, I don't love this, but it's fine. It's maybe $14 on a very good day like this. No. 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 That's my life. Well, I love this, except for it's missing a little pearl. No, it's missing several little pearls, as it turns out. So craft. Oh, my craft bag isn't big enough. I'm having bad feeling. Yeah, no. No. Just most things in jewelry life are no. No to me. Because, like I said, I went through, just sitting here last night, I went through like at least 4 big white tubs and condensed them down and whatever and put some to list. Put them in my light box. That's my first step. Get them in the light box. Well, like 3 days ago, I listed 17 items, so I'm still resting on that. No, and then the next day I listed like 2 more. But it's been a couple days. So I'm resting on all of that. This is just an alright vintage wood and glass, not glass, plastic disc. Discs aren't plastic, the discs are wood. I make that face because it's probably something I should just put in the craft lot. Because I have 5,000 million of those kind of things. Oh, so yeah, my point is, what was my point? Oh, that I went through 4 out of, I'm not exaggerating when I say there's at least 40 white tubs full of jewelry. Yeah. So that's why. And also, I just have decent taste. It's hard for me to sell stuff or to list stuff. And it's not, this isn't a humble brag. This is like, Gina, you're an idiot. This fucking thing, I'm ready to just snatch it. I'm ready to just throw it in the craft. And that's what I'm going to do. Let somebody else get that fucking earring off of there. Over it. Just get rid of me. Oh, shit. What was he saying? Dang it. 440. Oh, I need to be more open. And I do list stuff that I don't necessarily like. Don't get me wrong. I do. Do I list enough of it? Yeah, something like I listed that big old coral. It sold. It wasn't coral. It was plastic. It had the tag on it. I sold it for like $15. It sold right away. I thought it was cool. Never mind. I kind of thought that was really cool for a costume piece. Like, this is cool. I think this is cool. Well, I found this going through shit today. I just think it's cool. It's chicken chinky. So I'm not making my own point. My own point is like, well, no, okay, but I think this is cool too. I'm having a hard time making my point. Like, yeah, no, I list things that I don't like. I wouldn't wear this, but I think it's cool, so that kind of counts. And it's Trifari. It's just it's a porcelain or ceramic and metal and plastic. I just think that's cool. I wouldn't wear it. I will list it. Love these. What I'm trying to say, you might have seen these recently. I'm sorry if you have. Look at those on the chandelier here. Right. They're lovely. I'll pick something. I'll pick something out of here. I will sell things that I don't like that I know will sell. Designer shit. Like, I don't like most of the Avery I have. I think most of it's just butt ugly. But I'm not gonna, And the same thing with like lower end or less expensive, whoever the designers are that I don't like. Like, no. It's not that I don't like this. It's just modern shit crap. And I'm not listing it. Now, even if that was Monet or Napier, I probably still wouldn't list it, honestly, because it's just, I like this one. It's not marked, but it's just cool, right? And if you've seen all these recently, I apologize. It's like I'm Groundhog Day. Every day it's like, did that happen? Oh, guess what? I shaved my arm. Can you see? So there's a story. I'm in the shower last night. It's just heavy. It's just nice. The patina is nice. It's just pretty. I'm in the shower and I thought, you know what? And I didn't shave my legs. Don't get excited. But I think, I know why. Because a couple nights ago, I'm laying on the bed, as I'm wont to do, and I just went like this. And I'm like, oh shit, I could braid these. Like, really. So long. Does anybody care? I don't know. He don't care. But then, so I thought, okay, last night I'm in the shower, I'm like, okay. And so I get the razor down, and mind you, I clean my glasses. I think this is the one that was broken, and that's so unfortunate, because it's so cool. It's so Regency vintage, and that's gone. I take off my glasses as soon as I get in the shower. And I take them into the shower, I wash them, and then I put them out of the shower. So I'm not clearly seeing in there, just preface it. So I grab my razor, and I don't have any shaving cream, and that's okay. I can use soap, not bar soap, but liquid soap. So I do that, I put the soap, get the razor, I'm just shaving. And I go back this way and down that way, because, a lot of times I think I've shaved and I get out and it's like there's big patches or whatever. So I do both sides, and I'm all like, and somehow then I'm like, well, when I look, the plastic guard was on the whole time. I was almost done. It's a good thing I glanced down at the razor, because I would have thought, oh yeah, I'm just shaving away with the plastic guard on. That's me. That's my life. So I took it off, and I didn't check. Oh no, I didn't check. Is that gross? There's like a good 1 inch right at the, I don't know. And the only way, like, I'll do this in the summer, especially on this side, since the breast cancer and the node removal, it's like all numb and I really can't feel it. But I have to do it out of sight of the shower, in my big magnifier, and get the shaving cream, then I'll use shaving cream, and do it and look and rinse, and do it and look and rinse. Because after I took the plastic guard off, I went in and I did this way and that way and just double check, I just I don't do it for like a second thinking they're going to be shaved, because they never are. Anyway, so they're partly shaved. At least they got somewhat shaved. At least I got the guard off. I don't know what these are. 6 Days of Christmas. Let me see what they are. I'm hungry. I got food today. Did I say that? I'm pretty proud of that fact. I went to Vaughn's hungry. I got sliced cheese, so when I don't want to count on my husband to make me a grilled cheese. Excuse me. It's really, you have to be pretty darn dumb to fudge up a pre-sliced cheese, grilled cheese. Because you can see when it's melted. he made me grilled cheese last night, and I looked, and it's like, because we get the rustic cut of the grated cheese, and it's really good, actually. It's just a cheap brand, but it's a big bag. And those fuckers don't melt. And so when I looked at the grilled cheese he made me, I looked, and it's like, there was a big portion. His still tasted really good, but there was a big portion of the cheese that wasn't melted. I don't know what these are. So anyways, I got Nathan's hot dogs. This is exciting. They were cheap, on sale, so I bought 2 packs. I bought breakfast sandwiches. It's not a love affair or anything, but for like $4.50, you get 4 of them. It's like $1.10 each, give or take. What else did I get? Burger, because I crave a little taco. I like to make a little taco. Oh, I love a taco. Just my version of a taco is it's grilled meat. I don't put anything in it because my stomach can't tolerate fuck all anything. I feel like I got lipstick on my teeth. Anyway. And then I just grill it and drain it if it probably needs to be drained, because I like 80-20, and I'm not going for that 90, like 7% fat. No, give me the fat. Fat tastes good. So then you got to drain it. So you just drain it, and then we have a gas stove, so I plop the tortillas on, flip them, get some cheese and some, that's lettuce. Ooh, olives would be good too. I don't have olives right now. Chochi loves olives. Loves them. They have to be hot though. Warm. When I get a pizza, if the pizza's cold and they try to pick the olives off, he won't eat them. But if I reheat it or microwave it, he's all over them. Now see, this is a thing that I should not, but I have a hard time with glass beads. It's like, I'm just such a sucker. It's like, oh, just glass bead her. She won't throw them out. Right? They're just amber colored and black. Well, they're not solid black. Oh, they're nothing spectacular. Seed beads. They're just... Okay, well, we're still doing a thing here. It's still... I swear to God, maybe... I don't know what I was... I know what I was going to... What I'm thinking is maybe some of those... I don't know. Most of the tubs have been gone through, but not all of them. Meaning, they've probably been gone through, but like maybe I kept shit that I shouldn't have kept. When I say gone through, it'd be like this tub where it's like, oh shit. Can you see? This is like, well, I just put some stuff in there from today, but this is all stuff that I guess you'd call it curated, sorted. How nice is that? Probably seen this 100 times. I can't quit this because it's so granny. It's a granny in the best way. With these pretty painted little, or decaled, whatever. So I'm going to put all these, actually I'm going to put all the stuff I just decided I'm going to sell. List. Whenever that day should come. Yeah, whatever I was talking about, just swoop. Yeah, no, no. No, I think we're just gonna rail through this one. So yeah, I knew this Coleman, that's not what I was gonna say. I knew that the lots weren't gonna be here today based on the tracking. First of all, I ordered them on Friday. And I'm like, yeah, they're not. Tuesday maybe, not today. Even though FedEx kept insisting it was going to come today. And then sure enough, at some point in the day, it just said, yeah, oops, pending delivery. No. And that's fine. I didn't plan my day around it. There have been times where I like plan my day around something coming, and then it's like it doesn't come, and then, but pretty much here with FedEx, I don't know about you all, but for FedEx here, it will never come past 2 o'clock. Then it'll usually... It's on sale for $3.49. I just buy the cheapest shit because it doesn't matter what I use. My roots just show within a week. So, I mean, they won't show deadly gray. I have them covered up right now with the paint a little bit. Not greatly, but I need to get the spray. So yeah, it's been probably, I don't know what time, so don't pin me to it. Time means nothing anymore. Week, 2 weeks, a month, 5 months. Who knows? It's been a while since I dyed my roots. Oh, and this, I've had this. I just pulled this out. I'm usually not a plate lady. But look at how fantastic. I don't know. This was in one of my videos. The little owl and the baby kitty. Look at that. Fantastic. Yeah, this is how I bought this way pre-COVID at the Get Well. And then I was revisiting. What have you tuned into? Without my cell phone? It's time to go out. Get the light. Sweet outfit, wouldn't you say? Nah, I wouldn't say your outfit's sweet. Diva Stars. I like different kind of dolls. These are campy to me. I love that they're from the early aughts, and what they say represents like things that people would have said in the early aughts. I have a few of them. Don't judge me. Here's the other one. She says all the time. Sign me up, groovy girl. Sign me up, groovy girl. They weren't very popular, but I like them. I think they're fun. Okay, so forget what this just is. No name, no affiliation. I might put stuff. Oh yeah, this is too pooched. Wait for it. Maybe it's not pooch. Maybe that's plastic. Oh my God, it's plastic. Okay, back to what brand are you? Ashley? Hold on. I didn't mean to sound like, I meant hold on. Well, the sticker hand that stopped is right. I mean, it's not an oh, here it is right on the back. Abby. Abbey. My stepsister's name was Abby. No E, I don't think. I mean, it's cute. I love a charm, anything, but I love a charm bracelet, charm watch, charm necklace, a little skull, crossbones, stars. Looks quite large. Largesse. Oh, no, it's not as big as it looks. It's like 7. Ooh, it's a 7. Never mind, I take the quite large back. It won't slide over. It does look large to me, though. Okay, I won't bother to put it on. It's cute. And this is just the plastic. I was like, oh, it's too beat to... It's plastic. So I'll put it over there. Put it over there, look it up. Oh, is this the necklace? No. Yeah, well, it is a necklace, but it's not the... you might say, but this is going in a craft lot. It's just... Nope. And I would say, hi, Marcello's mom, by your name. But I asked him what your YouTube name was, and he said, I don't know. Man, am I right. And I didn't think to ask what your first name is, because I'm the idiot. This is pretty. Now, this is a modern. But see, this is something... It wouldn't be my first choice, but I would wear it. Well, here's how it goes. I'm just showing you how I'd wear it, but it's long. I would choker it up. Choke on it. I just haven't found an example of me not being like, oh, that's ugly. It's beige. It's this, it's that. Like, so what if it's beige? People like beige. Just because I don't like beige. You know what I mean? Like, what if all the sellers were like, oh, that thing's too weird. That thing's too gothy. Like, I'm not going to list that. And what if all the sellers that didn't like that did that? Then where would we be? No. Carnelian stretch beads. I'll put those aside because... No, Mary Jane, you have enough. Well, that didn't sound right. You have enough. I feel like I put it... you can have them. I feel like I put aside so many glass beads for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, that it's just like you're going to be drowning in them, quite frankly. But no, if you want those, you can have them. And see, I always like a thing like this. I just never list them because I just don't. They're common. They're modern. Somebody put the nice little pads. I think people put the pads in it. Am I right? Or do those come with these? In my day, I don't think they came with them. By my day, I mean my grandma's day. Like my grandma Etha and Bertha and Myrtle. I'll think of some more old. Etha, Bertha, Myrtle. Who am I forgetting? Myrtle was my grandmother. Etha was technically my step-grandmother, but she was my grandmother to me. I loved her. Bertha was my paternal. Helen was my maternal grandmother. But what happened to those names? I guess those maybe those shouldn't make a comeback. But I feel like people still name their kids old-fashioned names like Pearl, Rose. Those are all old school names. In my day, I think it was just pretty common names. I don't think there's any specific names from like the 60s, 50s, and 60s. Maybe just like Sue and Debbie and Diane and Mary. I mean Mary. Mary's like John. That name's never going away. My dad's name is John. Well, yeah, I mean, and I have a ton of these. They're silk knotted, vintage. I think they're milk glass? Maybe no, not milk glass. That's probably why I haven't listed them, because I don't know what to call them. These aren't milk glass, they're stone. They're white. They are silk knotted. I guess white, round, stone, bead, silk knotted, vintage. Let's see, this is, oh, okay, I can get this loose. All right. Hate these clasps, I had every time. These are from like my grandma Ethan's time. Maybe my great grandma Myrtle. Love Myrtle. Myrtle the turtle. She was just salt of the earth kind of lady. See, that's what I do with those. That's not why I don't list them, because I'll just list them with the clasp open and then I'll let them get it and they can close it. Again, it's hard for me to throw glass stone away, so I'm not gonna. Not skinny. But this is good. If I clear one big tub, I cleared 4 big tubs last night. This is 2 beat. Oh, I sold a Brighton bracelet today. Woohoo! That's what made me think of this. This is Brighton as well, but I think it's a beat Brighton. Anyways, the bracelet was $14.99. Because that's about the price I get for Brighton. What do you think? I guess I could do a beat Brighton lot. Pretty beat on the back. That's what I was looking at. But it's like, well, you don't gotta wear the back. Gots to wear the front. Well, let's think about a beat Brighton lot, shall we? Because can't mention Brighton without mentioning beat, can you? Now. Okay, this is a good example. No, because I don't hate this. I gotta find one that I really am just like, it hurts my feelings so much that I cannot. Ooh, don't you hate when everything goes quiet and your ears ring? Does that ever happen to you? It's like you're like in a movie or something. I don't know what that means. I watched a movie. Which movie did I watch? I watched that. Oh, shoot. Anne Hathaway? Yeah. I don't know. Some HBO Max movie. It was alright. They're like a couple living together. The actor's black, and I think he's really popular, but not for my generation. He's like a newer generation. He's not young. He might be a theater. I know he's been popular in the last few years. I don't know his name. He was good in it. No. No. And yeah, it was entertaining. It's one of those that's supposed to be like in the movie theaters and in your house at the same time. How's this? This is an old perfume bottle. Perfume pendant. So yeah, with ground burger, then I can make tacos. And wieners, breakfast sandwiches. Muffins, I got I don't know why I'm whispering. I ate one already. And yes, I like this ring because I like abalone. Just a wood mother of pearl abalone. I'll put that over there. And oh, I'm just wearing this one that I was digging through, and just a gunmetal gray costume. Couldn't be any more costume if it wanted to be. I don't hate this, but I don't love it. And you guys, I had a bangle lot up for sale. Excuse me, forever. And if I say forever, I mean forever. Forever to me is a year or more. Although, I just sold this little funny non-jewelry thing. I think like a little basketball hoop guy. Like, somebody, like metal. Go with the statuette thing. $15. Just a cheapy thing. And I could tell by my pictures that thing is at least 2 years old. So $14.99. Well, happy to have it. Sold 3 things today. And I'll put those aside for you, Mary Jean. You probably know what kind of stones they are. I do not. So things, talk about your long tail. There's some long tail. And I love this. Now these are plastic. Here's an exception to my plastic rule. These are they remind me of Hollywood Regency. I'm on that kick today. And they're pretty. Multi-strand. Nice little end caps. Gold beaded. Acrylic-y red. Prettiness, right? Don't you think? Let go with my lipstick. I don't know why I don't put things on like this. Because in theory I'm supposed to be listing them. Maybe that's why. Now this isn't what I'm talking about. This is just a no to anybody. It's like, that's not like, oh, well, no. Now see, I love this. So weird. So weird. This is vintage adjacent. Probably somebody made it in. Hate when they use wires. Like, why do they have to do that? Because the wires never stay straight. How dare they not make jewelry the way I think they should, when I can't even make any. They're cute. I just think that's fun. With the little C-clasp, or I'm not calling it the right thing, but it's hard to date things by the clasp, people. Especially if they're homemade, because you say, well, they use a vintage clasp? I mean, some things are obvious, but you know what I mean? You can't always know. And those clasps have been around since like the 30s, the 1930s, those C-claspy things. That's not what they're called right now. I can't think. Boomerang? Okay, well, you guys know what I mean. It's just a camel. And it's a keychain. And no. It's a camel keychain, but I'm going to have to say no. No. Magnetic. Yeah, this tub is interesting because I'm almost done. And there was only like a small handful of things in there that... Oh, shit, I didn't go... Oh, gosh. That I would have kept to list or anything. So that's interesting. Usually it's one or the other. Usually it's like, oh, okay, yeah, all this is meant to go in bags. I just didn't have bags at the time. Craft bags. Or it's no, all this is, I'll list all this. This one was like 90% should have been in a bag and 5% I'll sell. The giving keys. I'm only looking at this closer because I had a key. Yeah. And it was I'm all over the map. Me Too USA. I don't know. We'll see. It's all pooched, but I'm just curious about it. I had this ring. Yeah, I said ring because I'm just being pretend that I have that dialect where you mispronounce things. Liz Claiborne. Oh, bye. Sorry, girl. Girl, bye. I had this ring. And see, a lot of people would be like, oh, well, no, these are Liz. I'll sell these. And I'm just, this is, okay, here's an example. It's Liz Claiborne. I think they're good. I think there's a little, no, there's nothing wrong with them. Shit. If you think Anne Klein doesn't sell, try Liz Claiborne sometime. There's nothing wrong with these. They're pretty. But no, I have enough. Shit. So I had this ring that came in recently. Just a costume, silver tone. I mean, the shape of it was really cool. It happened to be my size. But just looked like every other silver tone, cheapy, modern ring. Well, it was made by Love Lou or something. And it was marked inside. And so, I hope this isn't noisy. Maybe I could cover it. And so I was like, oh God, where's the dirty thing? So I was like, well, let me look up Love Lou. I did. And surprisingly, I couldn't find one like mine. But they went from anywhere from like 20 to 60, so I put mine up for 30. And it sold that day. So I'm like, oopsie. I don't care though. It's not an oopsie to me. I made the educated decision. I don't know if educated is the right word. Semi-educated. But I made the executive decision, like, oh, they go from this price to this price. Yeah, price of this. I want to buy. And gone. I only have like 700, and these are killing me. 738 things listed. Damn it. I was doing so steadily good at 750. And then a bunch of shit sold, and I didn't list a bunch of shit more, and so I can't, because I like these with Liz Claiborne. I will put them aside. And I'm not above. I've said it before. This, I hope it doesn't get rid of you. Okay. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm not too good. I am not too good to sell something for $9.99. I don't like taking... Oh, that's an old watch fob. That's cool. That's probably used as a necklace. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I would wear this as a necklace. I thought maybe it was gold filled. And it is. What's it say? Hardly. Would I rather not? Yeah, I mean, I'd rather list something for at least $12.99, $11.99 so I can get $10 after fees. But I have plenty. H-U-H-A-U-L-L-Y. Holy. Oh, here's where it would say if it's gold filled. It just looks like gold filled. Come on now. Don't make a liar out of me. Hoadley again. Hoadley. Hadley. Why'd I say Hadley? I lived on Hadley and Whittier. Doesn't H-A-D-L-E-Y. It makes more sense in H. That D looks like an O to me, so come on now. Well, it doesn't really matter if it's gold fill. I think I'm going to keep this because it's cool. If it'll fit around my neck, that is. It's just that old watchy fob thing, but it's got this clasp that's been around since the early 1900s. Like they're kind of making a point for me. That I just made, so it's hard to date them. Okay, that's going. I better go right there. I'm going now. The video I just uploaded, if you watched it, that was from last week, on like the 3rd, whenever that was. It was like 5 or 6 days ago. Oh, did I already say that? Oh my God. Oh no. What's happening? I'm not even kidding. I'm trying to clown. Okay, this I think we have definitely gone through. Because this, and this is Tiny Tub. Tiny Tub means it absolutely has been curated and gone through. There's no... well, unless I go back over later and go, oh, why did I want to keep that? Like this. I need to list this. This is an antique. I forget what I thought would be kept in here. It's not the greatest shape, but I can still get 15 for it. Purple velvet. What do you think? Not a ring, not a bracelet, not a necklace. What come in here? Stick pin. Think 100 years ago, what they would have put in here. Think of it. Try and think of it. So yeah, we've been through those. Oh, yeah. So I already talked about the video. Never mind. I don't like anything in here. Why? Okay, we're gonna clear this out. Cause, I think I just made a liar out of myself that everything's, oh no. Because what I did also add to that is I'll go back over and go, oh, here matches. Oh no, that's the same exact one. Here matches. All over the place. I love this. You've seen it recently, and I love it no less than I loved it the last time I showed you. Just this agate with these. It's just cool AF. It's fun. It's fruity. It's fantastic. This is my point. Like, I'm going back over it, and no, I don't want to keep that stuff. So I'm going to quickly go in. Okay, I'll put this aside for you, Mary Jane. Keychain. It's cool. You like the evil eye, correct? Am I correct? I know you like a skull. Okay, just get rid of one earring. Oh, he's coming in the mountain when he comes. These earrings are so pretty. But they're so common and there's so many of them. I do. That's why they're in there. Because I did the same thing last time. Like, no, I can't. I can with this ring. It's going bye-bye. I swear to God, I'm going to list this. It's for so long. It's a no name. Okay, wait. Let me just... Is that part of that? Yeah, I don't want any... I love these, though. I don't care, though. I think I don't care. Asymmetrical. I just love these. They're just dyed whatever stones they are, but they're cool because they're mosaic. Yeah, I can't quit it. All right. All right. Yeah, see, this is one just like the other one. I don't think I put that back in. I think I have two of them. They're very common, just modern. Not expensive. Like I would put that up for 10. 10. Oh, okay. Like no, yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me. I just no idea. I like this because I just like a thing like that. Just costume. It's pretty. Pretty blingy, classy. Don't know what to do with these earrings. Oh yeah, this one that has no name. You've seen it 100 times because I've had it for over a year. I haven't listed it. I need to list it. Really now. I need to list it or something. I don't love that. That's the kind of thing that I'd say like I'm putting in the scrap because I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna go. I've been on here long enough. Need to go. Love these earrings. Loved them the first time. Love them the second time. Love them the third time. Gold tone. Just pretty, right? It is pretty. Those are crystal. Faceted. Just pretty. Just need to get... Let's see where the most likely place they'll get listed. If I put them in the more likely place. Yeah, I know. These are just plastic, I believe. Oh, it's cute. A little copper. Right? Cute. I feel like I just looked up my nose. Will I list it though? I don't know. No. Are you in here? I hear you lurking. I gotta potty. No. Earrings. No. Common, modern, poopy. Yeah. I just like this because I like this little brooch. I like little baby brooches. Little open back baby brooches. Well, I mean, they're not for babies, I don't think. I don't think you'd be putting a brooch on your baby. I don't know. I won't judge you if you do. That's, yeah, see, I don't love the chain, but I just love that. It's so, I don't know if it's 50s, 1950s. You people who are older than me can tell me, but I've seen it my whole life since I'm a kid. That look, that gold fleck, wood fleck. Oh yeah, and this little cutie. I should list. I should list every. We showed this recently. A little letter that comes out, and you go, "Happy birthday to you." Oh, happy birthday to you. Speaking of which, I gotta get my dad. He's having he's 89. He'll be 89, I think, in a couple weeks. His birthday. He's having his first COVID shot on Thursday. I know, he needs to get it. But the last time he had a flu shot, he got this weird, rare disease from it. He was ended up in the hospital, like he had a stroke. It was like he had a stroke. He was in the hospital for like a week, and he recovered. This wasn't that long ago. This was like a year before COVID at the most, so a year or two ago. And it was caused by the thing. What do you call that? Shot, but what do you call it? Oh, shit. I've never had one in my life. So that's why I don't know what to call it. I do know what to call it. Flu shot. But what's that called? Vaccine. I've never had a vaccine. Well, I mean, I'm sure for rubella and all that, you have measles. You have to when you're a kid, but not as an adult. No, this is just a little 925. I just don't know if these are these rings? They're both 925. Who gives a shit? 925 doesn't sell. Is that rings? Let me put them back in their little tub. Next time I do a 925 lot, I'll have. I probably already have some weight over there, but not enough. Not enough. I'd rather have gold filled. Sells for more than silver. Sure do. Yeah. So that's all. It's almost like a catch-22, I bet. Like if he doesn't have the shots and he got the COVID because of his age, I don't really think he has any pre-existing. The man is like an ox. He's healthy, but he's he's still going to be almost 90. So, but I'm just sort of. That was so freaky that he had that reaction to that vaccine, flu vaccine. No. I wouldn't give that to my mother. So, that's a no. That's a no. I keep carrying this around. This is total 1960s. This was a thing, keychain-wise. It's a whole thing. Not just the coin, but just this whole rhinestone on the edges and whatnot. So yeah, I'm a little... But, what am I going to do? I can't, he's going to have it. Needs to have it. Catch-22. Just hope and pray that he doesn't get that. So it wasn't an allergic reaction. It's a very cool ring. It was, there's a whole long term for it. It's a thing that only like 1% of the population, maybe not even that, get. And he got it. And it's funny because he's had flu shots before. It's not like that was his first flu shot. It was not. Yet he got that. He got whatever that was. Stroke-like. They thought he had a stroke. It took some good doctors, and they were Kaiser doctors, to diagnose it. And thank God. Oh, look, a little tiny sterling thing that came off of something that will also go on the sterling one. Wish I had more gold filled. That was so cool when I found that gold filled. I'm going through my chains that I just take out of here and throw in here if they're not gold or sterling. And then I was going back through that drawer, just sorting. I know this is probably a total bob. and I found 150 grams of gold filled, sold for $150. And then I found that other real gold necklace. That's that done. I just got a little dry with this lipstick. Okay, well, okay. I see you. And don't think, oh, you're just, emptying one tub to fill another, because that and now what happened here. Only thing that went in, and even so, it's like that, and then a couple necklaces over here. And I'm not trying to keep them separated right now. In fact, I'll probably just go ahead and put the few things that I got out of there today over here type of situation. And then this tub won't even be even sort of full. So yeah, I'm not just robbing from Peter to pay Paul. just musical tubs. No, I cleared out, God, I think I said 4, but I think I cleared out actual 5 or 6, because 4 were the white tubs. And then they have various and sundry ones of these, so last night. Okay, I'm putting that in the top. I'm putting little things that I think I'll list. I think this Coleman watch is like, basically has 0 value, if I'm remembering. This is a solo earring, which I'll probably... Petticoat Junction. Oh, haha. Yes, Petticoat Junction. She's watching the last video where I'm naming off all the cool TV shows. Loved Petticoat Junction. I thought of another one. Get Smart. And then I started going into older, or newer, I guess. And I forgot what they were. But there was also some, not just... I think all the ones I named off, like the Bewitches and this... My Mother, the Car, Mr. Ed, and My Favorite Martian, and all those were the early 60s. And Get Smart, I think, was a little bit later. And Petticoat Junction. I think I said Gilligan's Island. That's kind of a no-brainer. There were just so many. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers now. I think that was a movie. Maybe that was what Petticoat Junction was based. I don't know. I don't know anything right now. I know that I think I want to eat. And then these. Oops. And then there were these. Oh, I'm going bang. Supposed to have jewelry coming tomorrow. Supposed to. Not counting on it. Yeah, just these. Just. And then, I mean, just because I couldn't throw them away because they're... I was going to do a lot, I think is what was going to happen. I'm not even sure. To me, these are sort of on the ugly side of gloss / stone. Okay, I don't want these either. Narrowing it down. Got some things from Mary Hain. Yeah, I said Mary Hain on purpose. These. So that when you watch it, you might say something else. I only say that because you know how hard it is for me to find shit. I'm never going to find those crystals, by the way. I didn't look today yet. I forgot. I just remembered right now. But I think I threw that one you like out. I do. Because I remember it felt soapy, and I was just like, ew, this is ugly. And then you liked it. Well, that was over a year ago. That was, yeah, I didn't know you then. And that geoid, the only ones I for sure have is the ones I showed you in the tub. I mean, I'll keep sort of glancing around. Still haven't found that Swarovski crystal necklace. Okay, and then I'll be done. A couple weeks ago, I heard like a crash sound in the spare bedroom. Crash meaning clanky crash, not thug. And I thought, oh, jewelry down, right? Because I have a ton of shit hanging on hooks on walls. So I was like, oh my God, I went in the other room and I looked and I'm like, nothing fell. Fast forward 2 weeks, I'm going through, sorting. And I find a J. Crew that is clearly for sale. And it's laying in one of these tubs, sort of underneath all the hooks. And I look up and there's like a little patch where the hook had fallen. So I'm thinking maybe the Swarovski fell there as well. Because I didn't have just one thing on that hook. I didn't just have the J. Crew. And I didn't want to go through. It was a whole tub, like a whole full tub. So I didn't go through it to see if the Swarovski was in there. It may very well be. It's somewhere on one of these walls. It sure is. The lady's being very patient. She's probably just dipped by now. She's probably just like, oh yeah, I'm done. She was real sweet though. She was sweet about it. Sweet about it. Sweet about it. Oh, she's sweet about it. Okay, I go now. I think I bother you long enough. Like I said, I don't know. I may just upload this just to upload it for shits and giggles. Oh, maybe. No, I guess I'll wait till tomorrow. Yeah. Because even if the jewelry comes, it's going to take a minute. It's not like I can necessarily just go through it when it comes through the door, if it even comes through the door. So, yeah, I'll upload this. Now I'll release it to the wild tomorrow. Yeah, lipstick's still on. See? I don't know where to look at you. I feel like I'm looking at you the whole time. So if it looks weird, I watch everybody else's videos. They also look the same as I'm looking. So they apparently don't know where to look either. If they're... No. See, my eyes always feel like they're going there. Like I'm not making them go there. I'm going to go look for my Flipside magazine on eBay. See if I can re-find it. Why would I get rid of it after I found it? I found it after, like, at that time it had been 15 years. And I found it again. And now it's been 10 years. It's not here. It didn't make this move with us. No, it's gone. He gone. Okay.